Hi, I'm Rob and welcome to another TW White & Sons video walk around. Today's car is a Mazda CX-5. So we have here a 2019 registered machine grey Mazda CX-5 2 litre SKYACTIV. This is in the Sport Nav Plus trim level. It's a 6-speed manual gearbox running through the front wheels. So starting from the rear of the car, classic sporty Mazda twin X exhausts. You'll also note along the bumper line here we have parking sensors. There is a rear camera which is just up under here, and of course at the back you've also, as you can see, a privacy glass which runs from the rear window into the rear windows for the passenger and the quarter light. So coming round, the vehicle has a touchpad underneath the badge. Give it a touch, nothing pops, electrically of course. That can be controlled via the key fob, or it can be used from a button inside the car itself. So you have a rather large boot area which can all split down on a 40-20-40 split here. Lift up the carpet. We have the BOSE audio, which is part of the specification of the car. Over here in the bag is a detachable tow bar. And you'll note there's no spare. Could be accessorised as a dealer fitted accessory, but you'll get a foam and compressor unit as a temporary get your home solution. You'll note with a CX-5 the parcel shelf is a soft fabric one which attaches up underneath the actual tailgate itself and pulls up and over, but can be fully removed if you're going to fold the whole thing down and flat. And if you're going to do such a thing, pull this lever here, that'll pop that seat down. One of two levers here, the middle inner one will do this one, and then the middle outer will do the last one there. So they will go fully flat. It depends on how much tension there is on the seat belts there. Okay, so you need to put them up by hand. You can shut the tailgate electrically though, just touching the button here, and down it goes. Coming round, touched on the privacy glass earlier, so again another view there with shark fin aerial. But while I'm up here, you've also got a sunroof, big glass panel there. We'll show you that works shortly. So back inside the car, so now you can bring up the seats on your 40-20-40 split. Again, once it's in the upright position, you'll expose the pull-out armrest. Bit of storage in there, USBs, cup holders, somewhere for your pen of course. And you've got ISOFIX, so the two outer seats are ISOFIX capable for your children's safety seats. Then you've got mat pockets in the back of each seat, so again, children's gubbins, more likely to be full of ball sweets anytime soon. Then you've got the rear doors, you get this nice sort of wood contrast to the silver chrome, and door pocket. Coming around, as we're outside the car, you can see there's a keyless entry function. So whilst the key's in your pocket, you quite simply touch the button. That will then lock the car. You'll also see that the mirrors would power in, but they're turned off at the moment, so I'll turn them back on shortly. And again, turn them on from this door card function here. So there's an off, a close whilst you're in the vehicle, or sit it in the middle setting, and it will power in when you lock the car. We've also got BOSE audio. So it's one of 10 speakers around the vehicle. The driver's seat is fully electric, but with two memory adjustments for two different drivers, as is the passenger seat, but no memory function. Full leather, got this nice brown stitch running through the seat. That goes onto the centre console too, onto the door card again, and a theme that runs through the middle of the dash. So we're going to hop in now. Down here, slightly out of sight, you've got your bonnet and fuel release. But coming up, you've got a few other functions. So you've got the I-stop function, which is an off switch. That turns off the stop and go. When you come to a halt in traffic, car into neutral, handbrake on, the car will turn off. This is on the basis that it's fully warmed up. There's a bit of fuel in the car and you're not up or down a hill. It can be turned off for customers that aren't a fan of it. You've also got lane departure, again, an off switch. With the car's other safety systems, there's adaptive cruise, there is a lane departure function, which again will monitor the white lines as you drive along and will allow you to not drift over the line. So there's an off switch. You've got a traction control and stability function. Again, that can be turned off. Very rarely would you need to. You have an off switch for the rear parking sensor, quite important when you have a tow bar which can be attached. So of course when you fit the tow bar, do knock it off, or else it just senses the tow bar and trailer and nothing more. And then a power tailgate button. Back to safety, on the door mirrors themselves, this may be quite faint, hopefully you can see it. There is a little mark here, just under my finger. No. but it will glow orange. It's what's monitoring behind the car, and it's blind spot assist, so it will tell you if there's stuff coming up behind you, be it a car, a bike or a lorry. Coming across, we have the touch screen here. Can be touched when you're stationary. Predominantly you'll be using it through the multimedia controller down here with quick access to media, to nav and any other functions you wish. You've also got your own audio control there. That complements the one on the driver's wheel spoke. So again, the ability to control that, plus your Bluetooth. And then on the other side is your cruise control with adaptive function. So quite literally turn it on, which is the bottom button here. You will then be able to set a speed limiter, which is just shown on there. The other function is to do the cruise control, and again, set that up and you'll have the ability to adjust for adaptive cruise control. Coming across to the centre console of the car, we have heated front seat for driver and passenger, plus a heated steering wheel function. So these are 3 stages to get you nice and toasty in the winter months. We have dual zone climate. Right now it needs to be very low because it's very hot outside relative to how it has been, but over 20 degrees today, which is lovely. And you've got all the controls for left and right sided. They can be synchronized, so it does as per the driver, but generally the driver rules in a car. Stop start button, again part of the keyless function, which allows you to jump in and out and stop and start the car without touching the key physically. This is a manual with 6 speeds, so the cross top right into the car brings up the reverse camera too. Back again into 6 gears, 6 as a cruising gear, the rest are geared for acceleration. Coming down, again multi-function function controller. You also note auto handbrake with an auto hold function, and what that will do is it will allow the car to hold on hills. You've got to juggle with a manual box, as you might do with cars that aren't fitted with that function. Okay, so further to that, we have loads of stowage. It's a family car after all, loads of big pockets for the storage of bottles, cup holders here, more storage, could be a little removable tray, but also access to USB-C, another 12-volt supply. Also got another one of those in the boot, and another one of those living up front, just in front of the gear shifter. So very family orientated, with pull-out armrest, fully adjustable telescopic steering wheel, and of course primary things like your lights are auto, your wipers are auto. So all automated for your convenience. So all rounds with the sunroof, which is controlled from the control switch here. So it's a slide or a tilt, letting lots of cool air into the car right now. But generally a nice condition car. As you can see, no marks, rips or tears on any of the leather seats. They're wearing quite nicely. They're starting to look as leather should. A few little creases and cracks here and there. Just tells you the leathers are good quality leather. And of course, sort of last thing of note, we have this nice wood finish which sort of sips around the car through the air vents and pops out back around by the driver's air vent. So I hope this vehicle and my explanation has been informative, and there's an interest in coming to view and test drive the car. So please call back to TW White & Sons. We have the ability to help you fund the purchase through our dealer sources. You're welcome to fund with your own. And of course, if you have a car you'd like to exchange, don't hesitate to bring the car along, or at least give details when you call in. So we're looking forward to hearing from you. Many thanks.